Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Global Convocation Ceremony of the Aga Khan University. We are broadcasting live right over here in Nairobi, across the world, to our different campuses, friends, and donors. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful occasion. Today, over 730 students will be celebrating this wonderful day across our different campuses in the 4 countries within which we are. We will be celebrating degrees in nursing, medicine, education, journalism, and the study of Muslim civilizations.
Well, in the morning was kind of hot, and I hope very Hello. How are you? Very nice. Hello. Good afternoon. You must have a voice. Hi.
Diplomatic representative of the Aga Khan Development. Welcome and thank you for
in readiness of the ceremony. As the day begins or this afternoon proceeds, the energy and the excitement is palatable, not only here, as you can see in the background, but across our different campuses. To get a sense of this excitement, we will take a peek into each and every one of our countries. We will start with our home campus in Karachi, Pakistan, where we have over 391 graduating students on this day. There is an aerial view of that wonderful oasis, the campus in Karachi. We have the campus in Dar es Salaam as well, where we will be celebrating over 67 students in today's ceremony. In Kampala, Uganda, we will have an exciting group of 106 graduates from their campus as well. And of course, right here in Nairobi, Kenya, we will have 159 students who will be graduating with us. An interesting statistics, ladies and gentlemen, is that over 70% of our members who are graduating today are women. That is something we are very, very proud of. Many thought that was not possible, but with the power of friends, donors, well-wishers, and the government, this became a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing on the screen right now is the preparations for commemorating this wonderful occasion through the power of photography, capturing the moment in time. Our graduates will have the opportunity to share a moment with our chief guest, as well as Princess Zahra Khan, in a photo session. We can see President Shahabuddin preparing our guest of honor with AKU alumni. Transition rapidly being made to our fourth set of photographs. Before us is the Master of Education. The Master of Education program is a 1.5-year course designed for teachers and educational leaders. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We are ahead of schedule.
I declare the Global Convocation Ceremony of the Aga Khan University for the graduating classes of 2023 open.
Vice Chancellor and President, Dr. Sulaiman Shahabuddin, to address the convocation.
Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Our Chief Guest, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education of the Republic of Kenya, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, Chairman Zakir Mahmood and members of the AKU Board of Trustees, Chairman and members of the Kenya University Council and the Uganda Council, colleagues, supporters, and friends of the Aga Khan University, family members of the graduates, and most importantly, our class, our graduates of 2023. Hum Jambo, Assalamu Alaikum, good afternoon, and welcome. Today, more than 700 women and men in 4 countries stand ready to jump forward into the next phase of their lives and careers.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor and President Shahabuddin. It is now my honor to invite Princess Zahra Aga Khan to address the convocation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our Chief Guest, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Government of Kenya, Chairman and members of the Kenya University Council and Uganda Council, Chairman and members of the AKU Board of Trustees, Vice Chancellor and President Suleiman Shahabuddin, Provost Deans, faculty, alumni, staff, and generous supporters of AKU, parents, family members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the members of the class of 2023. Good afternoon, Hamdrambo, and welcome to the Aga Khan University's 2024 Convocation. Your Honor, Dr. Machogu, on behalf of our Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, it is an honor and a great pleasure to welcome you here today. The Chancellor would have loved to be with us today, and I'm sure he is following our proceedings. But so I speak to you all also on his behalf and on behalf of the Board of Trustees. I'm always so delighted to return to Kenya. Every time I do, I'm struck by how rapidly the country is changing and the speed with which new opportunities are being taken up. The Aga Khan Development Network looks forward to furthering its contributions to the progress and prosperity of Kenya and its neighbors. AKU and the AKDN continue to invest in new healthcare and education projects in East Africa. This would not be possible without the enabling environment created by the governments of Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and the East African community. To all our graduates here in Nairobi and in Dar es Salaam, in Kampala and in Karachi and in the UK, I wish to say, well done. Hongera, Mubarak, and congratulations. The path was steep, but the view from this peak of achievement confirms that the climb was worth it. On graduating, you return to a world that is full of daunting challenges, but also endless possibilities. Continue to strive with courage and optimism and grasp all opportunities to serve your communities and contribute to making a more pluralistic and peaceful world. Since I was a young girl, my father always told me what a mistake it had been for many international organizations in the 1960s and 70s to focus almost exclusively on primary education and effectively defund tertiary and higher education across many countries. We all, I suspect, share the Chancellor's belief that tertiary education is essential for any country to prepare effective leaders who will power successful economies, sustain social development, and fuel strong civil societies. When I reflect on the pace of change of today's world, which is accelerated by artificial intelligence and the digital world, higher education and the creation of new knowledge becomes vital to teaching new ways of thinking, developing critical thinking skills, and adjusting to rapid change. With his strong conviction that the contribution of higher education to thriving and productive societies was critical, His Highness founded the Aga Khan University 40 years ago and has encouraged the university's expansion ever since, with uncompromising commitment to the values of impact, quality, relevance, and access. In his words, in 1983, the Chancellor explained, I quote, that the overall aim of the Aga Khan University will be to make clear and rational judgments as to which foreseeable future needs the developing countries require new educational programs and, having identified those openings, to address them with the appropriate means, setting the highest standards possible, whether in teaching, in research, or in service. On establishing AKU, the Chancellor focused on health sciences, medicine and nursing, and educational development. These disciplines are pillars of a healthy society and areas that were in the highest need of attention for the sustainable growth of the countries in which we work. Having reached international standards and notable impact in those areas, the Chancellor has encouraged us to spread our reach to other disciplines that are of importance to those nations and the global community, as well as to expand access through new campuses. 2023 was an exceptional year in which AKU's growth was evident through multiple initiatives. We launched undergraduate medical education in Nairobi and undergraduate nursing education in both Nairobi and Dar es Salaam to educate the healthcare leaders who are needed throughout East Africa. In Kampala, where we already have a successful nursing education program, we commenced construction of our new 60-acre campus that includes a model urban student center, student residences, and soon a new Aga Khan University hospital. We are grateful to the government of Uganda for providing us with extensive support, including land for the project. Here in Nairobi, the Aga Khan University Hospital implemented an electronic health record system, the first of its kind in the region. This system is being replicated across our entire health system, creating the means of establishing a true integrated healthcare system. It will enhance patient care and accelerate research that will improve health outcomes across the region and continents. Climate change and environmental degradation pose an enormous threat to Africa and to our world. In Tanzania, we inaugurated the Arusha Climate and Environmental Research Center, a living laboratory for researchers from across AKU's campuses around the world. In Karachi, our new Faculty of Arts and Sciences welcomed its inaugural class. Students at FAS will study societies of Asia and the Middle East, the challenges of social and economic development, the cellular foundations of life, and the science of global warming. Whatever professions they wish to pursue, FAS graduates will be ready to compete and collaborate with the world's best. Our Institute for the Study of Muslim Civilizations in London is modest in size, but its horizons are expansive, and last year it received the prestigious status of independent research organization. In Afghanistan, where conditions continue to be challenging, the Aga Khan University has not flinched in its commitment to deliver high-quality healthcare and medical education at the French Medical Institute for Mothers and Children. We are grateful to all our faculty and staff at FMIC for their staunch dedication. We are hopeful that these new and continuing programs and facilities will make AKU an increasingly powerful platform for the education of leaders, the creation of relevant knowledge, and the delivery of world-class education and healthcare. The AKU of the future will be one with a wider disciplinary scope, a greater geographical reach, and an array of new capabilities. That the university is so well positioned for the coming decades is due to the extraordinary generosity and loyal service of all those who have devoted their resources, their time, and their knowledge to advancing its mission. We are all profoundly grateful to the AKU global community. Graduates, your ability to make life better for more people around the globe has never been a greater possibility. New tools, techniques, technologies now exist that were the stuff of dreams only a few years ago. And there are far greater opportunities today to collaborate across borders and languages than ever before. I urge you all to harness the opportunities available to you and to leverage the knowledge and wisdom you have gained at the Aga Khan University. Be bold, be adventurous, be curious, and set your sails for great endeavors. If it's a daunting endeavor, so much the better. For every success there will be setbacks, but when you look back, it will be with the satisfaction of those who embrace hope, strive against the odds, and remain faithful to their commitments and ideals. Thank you.
Thank you, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, for those inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, I request Dr. Beatrice Muganda Iyangala, Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education and Research, to introduce our chief guest.
Our chief guest today, our Honorable Dr. Ezekiel Machogu, Cabinet Secretary for Education, representing His Excellency Dr. William Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces. His Highness the Aga Khan, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, parents and guardians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, graduates of the university, good evening. Good evening once more. Are you excited? I'm happy for you too. Congratulations. And now it's my singular duty, honor, and privilege to invite our Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Dr. Ezekiel Machogu, our chief guest.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Principal Secretary, His Highness the Aga Khan, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, Chairman Moses Arbai, President and Vice Chancellor Freeman, members of the Kenyan University Council, Chairman Mahmoud, and members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, graduates of the Aga Khan University, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Thank you. Before I proceed, I want to give a goodwill message from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, who would have very much wanted to be here, but because of other national commitments, said that he had to be in the African Union in Addis Ababa today. That's why he's not here, and they sent me to represent him and his goodwill message. Do you kindly receive the goodwill message of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya? Yeah, thank you very much. It is with great pleasure that I join you in celebrating the graduation of the class of 2023. This is a proud day for the graduates and their family members. It is also a proud day for Kenya. Today, our country is gaining a new crop of future leaders in education, nursing, medicine, and journalism. And so are Uganda, Tanzania, Pakistan, and other nations. To all the members of the class of 2023, whether in this room or in Canberra, Dar es Salaam, or in Karachi, I offer my heartfelt congratulations on a job well done. I have great faith in this group of men and women. The reason for my faith is simple. I know that the Aga Khan University stands for high standards, access based on merit, and a service to society. AKU has been ranked among the top 1% of universities in the world in medicine. Its hospital has been a leader in meeting international standards of quality. I would like to congratulate you all, those working and studying at AKU and the Aga Khan University Hospital, in earning a distinguished place in the global landscape of higher education and healthcare. You are showing the world what Kenya is capable of doing, and indeed, you have made us proud as Kenyans. AKU is, of course, just one of countless investments that His Highness the Aga Khan has made in Kenya and its people. The institutions he has built in education, healthcare, finance, hospitality, media, manufacturing, infrastructure, and other fields are pillars of their industries and an integral part of our socio and economic fabric. AKU and its fellow agencies of the Aga Khan Development Network employ more than 15,000 Kenyans. Their services are utilized by millions of Kenyans every year. You could wake up and read the news, drop off your children at school, visit the doctor, go to work, and stop at a bank on your way home, or without ever leaving the network's institutions. I am very glad to have this opportunity to publicly thank His Highness for all that he has done over many decades to support Kenya's development and improve quality of life. The Aga Khan Development Network's roots in East Africa date back over a century, and I look forward to seeing it continue to prosper and benefit the region's people for many years to come. I could also like to acknowledge the support the Aga Khan University is providing to public institutions, ranging from donating vaccination equipment to helping to develop Kenya's national nursing and midwifery policy. AKU is a private university, but it has a public spirit. Graduates, it is right and proper that we celebrate the successful completion of your studies.
Aga Khan University. We look forward to your achievements and successes in the years to come. I now humbly request Princess Zahra Aga Khan to declare the degree presentation ceremony closed.
I declare the Global Convocation Ceremony at the Aga Khan University for the graduating classes of 2023 closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of the national anthem and remain standing after. audience may sit. The academic procession comprising the leadership on stage will now depart. Please remain seated until the entire academic procession has departed the Convocation arena. some refreshments. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon.